All right, guys, you're looking at the title of the video, you're looking at the thumbnail, you already know what time it is. It is time to get active. Now, let me just hop back down in there so we can have an appropriate conversation. Guys, shout out to the community chat post within the channel. I just put this up not too long ago. 7.7 thousand likes and 2,000 comments. Guys, keep on continuing to like, comment, share. I saw the numbers on this post and I said to myself, I need to do a video on it to ensure that we are on the same page. Now, before we get into this discussion, there's a lot of information that's down into the space regarding how women will shit test men and what men should do to maintain on frame through the shit test. But this post proves, okay, beyond a shadow of a doubt, the benefits of men shit testing back. This genius, this theologian, this scholar did just that. Let's get into the content. Hey, babe, guess what? Says the insurgent. What, babe? Says the young scholar. I got the job. $70,000 a year. Good job. That's amazing, babe. Couldn't have come at a better time. Now I can step down from my position and focus on my mental health. Huh? Babe, I'm not happy at this job. The money is great, but I've been working too hard for 4 years straight. I stayed so you could finish your degree. I just want a less stressful job. I'm depressed here. Depressed? How when you make 6 figures and we have everything we need, Patrick? There seems to be some kind of misconception on planet Earth, and I can guess where it comes from, especially in America, where as an excessive and a materialistic country as there comes. But this idea that the more money that you have, the less depression. Listen, guys, the suicide rate is relatively the same amongst lower income, low middle class people as it is to high income, high middle class people. It's relatively the same rate. Okay. So while you're looking at all these music videos and motherfuckers putting up money to their air and shit like that, driving all these cars that they probably rented for the video and shit like that, just please keep that in mind. Okay. Even within my life as well, like the amount of money generating in the things that I do is a lot more than 15 years ago, but my relative degree of happiness is relatively the same. 15 years ago, I was probably doing medium income. Okay. Coming out of undergrad into my first job within corporate America. All right. Gone up substantially, but the happiness within my life, I'm pretty much all the well and the good is happy. If I think about happiness, it's really the people that I consider loved ones within my life. Okay. As that increases, you will find that your fulfillment in life increases as well. And if that is tied specifically to the amount of money that you have, those are not the correct people within your life, as we'll see here in a quick second. Okay. You're telling me about your depression now? So you're going to be unemployed while I pay the bills. Now, I will say that springing up that you have some type of depression out of nowhere is a bit bullshit. But as we find out later, this is the degree of a shit test. If he has been doing that for the past 4 years, and now he comes out to you as to appear to have been strong for those 4 years, and he didn't want to let you know, okay, you should find it within you to bargain with the young man. Anyway, let's keep going. Brittany, I paid all of our bills for 2.5 years. I'm asking you hold us down until I see this therapist and get my mental right. I already have a few opportunities lined up. I need a month. This is important because if he's making 6 figures and now she's making $70,000 per year, okay, living together, doing a thing, living a happy life. 1 month of him sitting out as he gets his mental health back in order should be not a big deal. Let's proceed. Wow, that isn't fair, says the insurgent. Okay. I have to support you because you're depressed over a good career, Bart? You can't see a therapist and work as well? No, sucker. I want to focus on my mental health the entire month. I'm asking you to have my back like I had yours. What's the problem? Ain't this about a bitch? She's in college getting her degree. You doing your thing. You making all this money. She gets the job. You want to take a month off? Because, guys, we talk about, your physical health and the importance of it throughout your life. Go get your yearly checkups and everything. Go get your blood work. Make sure everything is good and not off kilter. Too often, we don't focus on your mental health. Just like you can get a common cold out of nowhere, right? He just like, damn, why am I sick like this out of nowhere? Da-da-da. Your mental health can get out of whack out of nowhere, okay? Unless you get in touch with a therapist, perhaps a psychiatrist, right? And the psychiatrist can introduce medication along with your diagnosis to help your particular state to get you back into a balanced mode. And sometimes that takes a lot of time. All is he asking for is 1 month. Let's keep going. I don't want to do that, Patrick. Yes, you did choose to allow me to focus on school. That was your job. You provide for me, not the other way around. You can see a therapist and work, bitch. She didn't say that, but I added it in there. You're sounding lazy at this point. Just let you know he's in a deep mental depression. And you say to him, it is his job to provide for your non-working ass. Holy moly. This is the low integrity modern lady. Okay, let's keep going. Lazy? Did I call you lazy when you were in school full time for 2.5 years? Or I think I said 4. Okay, 2.5 years. Listen. And by the way, being in school full time for 2.5 years, if that's all that she was doing, the same logic can be applied the other way. Okay? I've been in school, college plus 2 different times. And I had times for jobs, mostly in undergrad. In graduate school, it was so goddamn mentally draining. But if it was undergrad, you've got time. So the idea that she throws this shaming word of lazy back at him when technically you could have had another job, doesn't that also make you lazy? Lazy? Did I call you lazy when you were in school full time for 2.5 years? Listen, I said what I'm gonna do. Are you with me or not? Not, says the terrorist. Okay. We see where your mental energy is at, okay? And if they're doing this before he would have made the dreaded mistake of getting down on one knee with a selfish monster, there's no telling what would happen. Ideologies like this is why the divorce rate is at where it is. Let's keep going. So, we done? Question mark. Are you serious? Question mark. Okay? This is him making sure that she's not joking. Patrick, I'm dead ass serious. I cannot support a man. Not even for a month. I wish you would have told me about this depression. I would have left a long time ago. Wow. If this doesn't give you the information that you need through this shit test to understand what type of human being that she is, then I don't know what will. Okay? I don't have time to deal with it. You hid that from me, and that isn't fair. I hope you're able to get help. I didn't sign up for this. Okay. Here comes the trap card. Okay. At least I know you're not wife material. I've been seeing a therapist over my depression and I'm not quitting my job. So he's been doing all of that. Okay. I wanted to see if you truly had my back before I proposed. Okay. Get your shit and leave my house. You have your job. Now you can pay all your own bills. We are done here. Patrick's a smart one. He's a young theologian. Okay. He's a young scholar. It's probably more appropriate because I know theologian is religion-based. Anyway. Guys, hopefully you gave this man a round of applause at the same time that I gave him a round of applause. Okay. My issue is he didn't know any of these things prior to thinking about marriage is what I'm assuming from this. He had an inkling. But here's the thing. He could have done this a way sooner in the relationship before wasting all of his money for the past 2.5 years on a young lady with a mindset like this. All right? If you guys are considering marriage and you're not testing to see, will she ride with you in the bad times? You are absolutely bugging. Shit is going all well and good right now. And see, that's the thing. Sometimes situations with young ladies, they could be going so good so often for such a long period of time, you forget to battle test them. You forget to battle test them because it's not the make of a person of how that they choose to act with you when the times are good. It's when your back is up against the wall, right? Same thing goes for your friends as well. When times is going good, you're popping bottles all out into the club. Y'all taking trips to this, that, and the third. You come across a crew of baddies. By the end of the night, y'all all taking them down, all right? But that's not how you determine the friends. It's when you call. You know what I'm saying? Some shit done happened in your life. The ones that want to pay attention. The ones that you could leave in and around your girl and there's no funny business that happens. Like that, okay? Pressure will bust pipes. The pipe was always made of garbage material, all right? Get your shit and leave my house. I got to read this part over again. You have your own job now. Now you can pay all of your own bills. We done here. I knew you was playing. Ha ha. I was just joking, babe. Lies. You were serious, Brit. I'm good. Just get your shit and leave my house. Stop calling me. I don't have anything to say to you. All right. Guys, that's the last page of the post. Again, let me reiterate this last point. It is fundamentally important that you do tests like this, okay, prior to moving an insurgent in. It's very important because this man wasted 2.5 years of his life. Who knows how much money? He's making 6 figures. She was probably burning through all of her books, all of her meals, everything that he's paying her. He's not probably charging her for rent in his crib. None of that. None of that. Meanwhile, with that same time, he could have been going off and finding another pretty young thing, okay, that actually respects him as a man, actually respects the good times as well as the bad, that entrusts him from a leadership perspective, doesn't just expect support when she can't give it back in times of great need and or urgency. He could have figured all this out a long time ago. So guys, I ask to you, what are you doing to ensure that the pressure busts the pipes or not within your life? Okay? Questions, comments, concerns? Y'all already know what to do. Mediocre tutorials and reviews at gmail.com. Guys, feel free to hit me up. Would appreciate the contact. Got a Patreon as well. Link to it down in the description box down below. If you are interested in getting away from more of the entertainment components within the MTR channel and want to get closer to the learning components to enhance who you are as a person from a financial perspective, from a figuring out your purpose perspective, to understanding how to critically think about information that hits you and then take it to the next level, y'all already know where to find me. Patreon.com/MTandR. Link to it down in the description box down below. Until next time, YouTube. Peace.
Hood booger, hood booger, hood booger, goodbye. Hood booger, hood booger, hood booger, goodbye.